Breaking news that could put money directly in your pocket. Legislators have reportedly just approved a new $1,800 economic relief payment scheduled to begin processing on March 25th. This unexpected financial boost could provide crucial assistance to millions of Americans still recovering from economic challenges and rising costs. But will you qualify for this payment? How can you check your eligibility status, and what's the fastest way to receive these funds if you're eligible? These pressing questions are exactly what we're answering in today's video, giving you the critical information you need to potentially claim your share of this significant relief package. If you want to stay ahead of important economic relief news and learn strategies to maximize your benefits, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Our channel provides timely updates on stimulus payments, tax credits, and financial support programs that could put thousands of extra dollars in your pocket this year. With payment distributions reportedly starting soon, you simply can't afford to miss our breaking coverage of developments that directly impact your financial situation. According to sources tracking congressional developments, legislators have reportedly approved a new economic relief measure that includes direct payments of $1,800 to eligible Americans. This measure comes as a response to persistent economic challenges facing many households despite improvements in overall economic indicators. The approval reportedly came after intense negotiations regarding the scope and targeting of relief efforts, with the final package representing a compromise between competing visions for economic assistance. The reported $1,800 payment falls between previous stimulus amounts, larger than some of the pandemic-era payments but smaller than others. This figure appears to have been carefully calibrated to provide meaningful assistance without triggering concerns about excessive spending or potential inflationary effects. Lawmakers supporting the measure have reportedly emphasized that these payments are intended to address specific economic hardships rather than serve as general stimulus, explaining the more targeted approach to eligibility that distinguishes this program from some earlier relief efforts. What makes this development particularly notable is its timing outside the traditional budget cycle. Rather than being tied to annual appropriations or broader economic packages, this measure reportedly emerged as a standalone effort focused specifically on direct financial relief. This approach suggests a recognition of ongoing financial struggles that couldn't wait for more comprehensive legislation. Have you noticed that despite positive economic headlines, many everyday Americans continue to face financial challenges? This payment appears designed to address the disconnect between macroeconomic statistics and household realities. The eligibility criteria for this reported economic relief payment differ somewhat from previous stimulus programs, reflecting a more targeted approach to financial assistance. According to available information, eligibility is based on a combination of income thresholds, filing status, and specific financial hardship indicators. For income limits, individuals reportedly qualify for the full payment if their adjusted gross income is below $75,000, with a gradual phase-out for those earning up to $90,000. For married couples filing jointly, these thresholds are said to be $150,000 for full payment eligibility, phasing out at $180,000. Beyond these income guidelines, sources indicate that the legislation includes additional qualifying factors related to demonstrated financial hardship. These may include significant medical expenses exceeding a certain percentage of income, job loss or reduction in hours during the past year, housing instability, or substantial student loan or medical debt burdens. This multi-factor approach aims to ensure that relief reaches those facing genuine financial challenges rather than being distributed based solely on income. The presence of qualifying dependents may also impact payment amounts, with additional funds potentially available for households supporting children or adult dependents. This consideration acknowledges the increased financial pressures faced by those supporting family members. For those wondering about citizenship requirements, the same general rules from previous relief programs reportedly apply, with payments available to U.S. citizens, permanent residents, and qualifying resident aliens with valid Social Security numbers. Are you unsure whether your specific situation meets these criteria? The good news is that checking your eligibility status should soon be possible through official channels. For those eager to determine their eligibility and potential payment timeline, officials are reportedly preparing a dedicated online portal, similar to the Get My Payment tool used for previous stimulus distributions. This portal would allow individuals to check their status by entering basic identifying information such as Social Security number, date of birth, and address. The system would then display eligibility status, payment amount, and expected distribution date if applicable. The portal is expected to launch on or shortly before March 25th, coinciding with the beginning of the first payment processing batch. For those without internet access or who prefer alternative methods, a telephone information line will reportedly be available, though wait times may be substantial during periods of high call volume. Additionally, information regarding payment status may eventually be accessible through existing IRS online accounts for those who have previously established them. For those who have filed 2023 tax returns, no additional action should be required to check eligibility, as the system will use this information for determination. However, non-filers or those who have experienced significant changes in circumstances since filing may need to provide updated information through a separate process. Have you recently moved or changed banking information? It may be worth ensuring that your information is current with the IRS to avoid potential delays in receiving your payment. According to sources familiar with the implementation plan, the distribution of these economic relief payments will follow a staggered schedule beginning March 25th. The first wave of payments will reportedly target those who have direct deposit information on file with the Internal Revenue Service, with funds potentially appearing in accounts within 2 to 3 business days after processing begins. This means some recipients could see payments as early as March 27th or 28th. For those set to receive paper checks or economic impact payment (EIP) cards, the timeline extends significantly longer. The printing and mailing of physical payments would reportedly begin in early April, with deliveries continuing over several weeks based on geographic location and processing order. Recipients in this category might receive their payments anytime from early April through late May, with the distribution sequence reportedly based on the last 2 digits of the recipient's Social Security number, similar to previous stimulus distributions. For Social Security, SSI, Railroad Retirement, and VA benefit recipients who don't typically file tax returns, the payment processing would reportedly occur automatically based on benefit payment records, with distribution following a similar timeline to direct deposits for those receiving their benefits electronically. This automated approach aims to ensure that vulnerable populations receive assistance without needing to navigate complex application processes. Are you wondering where your payment falls in this distribution sequence? The status portal mentioned earlier should provide this specific information once it launches. A common concern with economic relief payments is how they might affect eligibility for other assistance programs or tax obligations. According to information from sources familiar with the legislation, these $1,800 payments would not count as income for determining eligibility for federal benefit programs such as Medicaid, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, or Supplemental Security Income, SSI. This provision ensures that receiving this economic relief doesn't jeopardize other crucial support for vulnerable populations. From a tax perspective, these payments are reportedly structured as advanced tax credits similar to previous stimulus payments, making them non-taxable for federal income tax purposes. Recipients would not need to report these payments as income when filing their 2024 tax returns next year. However, the payments could potentially affect certain tax calculations for those near specific income thresholds for tax credits or deductions, though these effects would be indirect rather than representing taxation of the payment itself. State tax treatment may vary, as different states have different approaches to conforming with federal tax treatment. Most states followed the federal approach of not taxing previous stimulus payments, but recipients should consult state tax guidance or professionals regarding their specific situation. The reported $1,800 economic relief payment represents a potentially significant financial boost for eligible Americans beginning March 25th. While more targeted than some previous relief efforts, this payment could provide meaningful assistance to those facing continued economic challenges despite broader economic recovery. The combination of income thresholds and hardship factors aims to direct this assistance to those who need it most while balancing concerns about overall spending levels. For those who may qualify, the coming days represent an important time to ensure your information is current with the IRS and to watch for the launch of the status checking portal. Understanding where you fall in the distribution timeline can help with financial planning and avoid unnecessary concern about payment timing. Whether this payment helps you address immediate needs, reduce debt, build savings, or make progress toward longer-term goals, developing a plan for these funds can maximize their positive impact on your financial situation. What would receiving an $1,800 payment mean for your current financial circumstances? Would it address immediate needs or help build longer-term financial security? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this information valuable, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more timely updates on economic relief programs, tax strategies, and financial opportunities that could improve your financial situation. With economic policies continuing to evolve rapidly, staying informed can literally put money in your pocket. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video that could impact your financial well-being. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.